Hi, I'm Dave with Spartan Leathers at www.spartanleathers.com. And today we're going to show you how to measure for a custom suit. This is my buddy Jake, and he's going to help me. Some things that you want to know when you're measuring for a suit. Do not wear what Jake is wearing. What you want to wear is what you're going to be wearing under your leathers. So if that's going to be something like athletic shorts or Under Armour, wear that when you're measuring for your suit. Also, if you wear a back protector, a strap-on style back protector, and you already have that back protector, go ahead and wear that when you're measuring for your leathers. And just let us know, it'll make the measurements a little more accurate. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. What you want to do, the first measurement is around the neck. So, you just do that about the Adam's apple. And here, you don't want to take too tight a measurement. You don't want to choke yourself in the suit. So give yourself just a little extra. Next is across the chest. So you just do that from the side, the seam of the sleeve to the seam of the sleeve across the chest. Put your arms up for me. Then we're going to go around the chest. And you want to do that at the broadest point. Typically that's over the pecs or breasts if you're a woman, and take a deep breath when you take that measurement. Alright, next is the waist, and that's going to be your natural waist, which is right there around the point of your navel. If you're a big guy, I know you don't wear your jeans there, but for the purpose of this measurement, go ahead and take that there. Alright? If you're measuring for a two-piece suit, I do recommend that you measure where you wear your jeans as far as taking the neck to waist type measurements. Alright, next is going to be around your hips. So that's going to be around your butt and hips at the widest point. Then around your thigh. These are all pretty straightforward, nothing too fancy about them. You just bring that up there to the thickest point. Alright? For the knee, you want to take this measurement as if you're actually riding the bike. Alright, so you see he's down in that position, but stand up for me so I can take a measure in there. And, alright, sit back down. Alright, and you'll notice that adds quite a bit to that measurement. Alright, thank you. Then we want around the calf. And again, that's just kind of the broadest portion of the calf, and around the ankle. Now for that measurement, you want it just above your ankle bone. Alright, so that's going to be roughly right about there. Okay? Then we'll move back up to the top to the arm. So we're going to go around the shoulder seams. Put your arm there for me. So right around there, and put your arm back down. Kind of like the knee, you'll see that when you put your arm down, it's going to add a little to that measurement. For the bicep, you want to flex your bicep. Measure there. For the forearm, again, you want to flex. You're going to be flexing on the bike. And measure right around the thickest part of the forearm as well. The wrist, you want to measure over your wrist bone to the broadest point. Then we're going to get, and these are not all in order. I don't have this exact order memorized, so you may have to tailor it to the order form a bit. But anyway, next we're going to measure the length of your shoulder and arms. So first we go from the base of the neck to basically the shoulder seam. You see where it's at on your shirt here, straight up from your armpit. Alright? So there to there. And then we're going to do an arm measurement. Starting from that same point, going straight down with the arm at your side to your wrist. If you want your sleeve a little shorter, you might want to choke up on that just a little. Alright, go ahead and put your arm at a 90 for me. And then we're also going to take separate measurements for the shoulder to elbow. And for the elbow to wrist. And again, If you want it a little shorter, choke up on that. The next we're going to do, if you'll turn toward me here, is the front body measurements. All right? So the first one we're going to do, and Jake, if you'll help me with that, is going to be the neck to crotch. And the way you want to take this measurement, if you're wearing jeans, you might take a look and see that there is that nub where the seams for the legs and the seams for the fly and the butt all come together. That's the point where you want to take that measurement. And you want to make sure that it's snug up against your skin. If you have it hanging down, loose, when you get on the bike, you're not going to be able to spread your legs. So it's really important that you take that tight. Alright, so holding it, you'll see how he's got it there. You want to come up the front of the body, standing straight. You want to take the measurement from the crotch to the waist. So on him, it's right about there. And then you want to take from the waist to the bottom of the neck at the soft spot there. The bottom of the soft spot. Alright? Now again, if you're measuring for a two-piece suit, and it's the type of thing that you want to wear the jacket separately on the street, you want to take that measurement for the neck to waist a little lower. Alright? So at possibly the point of the bottom of your belt, because that's probably where that zipper is going to be. Okay? Next, we're going again from the crotch down to the ankle. And again, we're going to just above the ankle bone. So, just like that. Alright, next, we're going to, if you'll put your arm up for me, go the side seam. That goes from your armpit down to the waist. And again, for him, his waist is here, his natural waist. Then we want to go from that same point down to the knee. That's going to be the center of the kneecap. Also to the calf. And then to the ankle. One more measurement that we want to take is across the back. So turn that way for me. When we take the across the back measurement, you want to put your arms in front of you, roll your shoulders forward, put your elbows together as if you're praying, okay? And then you want to take that measurement across the back, again from that same point where the sleeve attaches to the body of your shirt, to the other side. You'll notice that this measurement's a little bigger when you roll your shoulders forward, when you put your elbows together. So that's important that we do that, alright? Just like we also want to take the measurements of the neck to the crotch in the back. So there's that. Alright, going back, up the back, we'll bring the tape in to the body. You want to go, there's that vertebrae that sticks out right there at the base of your neck. That's the top point. And again, from the crotch, that nub, if you're wearing jeans, which you shouldn't be wearing when you measure, to the top of your waist, which will be here on him. But again, remember that point if we're measuring for a two-piece. And then the neck to waist measurement there. Alright? If I haven't forgotten any, those are all the measurements that you need. Again, no, I got that yet. They're not necessarily in order, but that should at least show you where to take them. Please take your time. I rushed through this for the video. Take your time. Measure it 2, 3, 4 times. Make sure that you do it right. You know, once you make the suit, it's very difficult to change those sizes. Particularly if it's made too small and you can't get into the suit. So please make sure that you take your time. Don't rush it. Alright, thanks. Again, I'm Dave with Spartan Leathers at www.spartanleathers.com. We'll be happy to help you when it's time to place your order for custom leathers.